Okay. Hello again, kittens. I'm here to talk to you about something that a lot of people in The Sims 4 have been asking for. Items. Items missing from, oh my god, since forever. Um, One of them happens to be the item on screen, the spiral staircase. Why they haven't made this yet is beyond me, especially since I've seen so many custom contents that allow it. Um, there's no reason not to, especially at this point. Like, can we just make it official and just add them? And here's something I didn't notice before. Mostly because it's been like years since I've played the original game, because like I said, I've only played 1 and then 4. But the spiral staircase is one of the biggest issues that a lot of people have, and that's why content creators make their own. And at this point, they should just add the spiral staircases back. Because, yes, you can take your staircases and you can move them, but it's not the same. They take up more room that way. Spiral staircases took up a finite amount of room, it was easier to use, and it looked nice. Whereas the spiral staircases you can so-called make, and air quotes, lots of them, in-game are just not. They just don't work. They don't look as pretty either. But another thing is the curved stairs. Now, I know not a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I want these. But if you're a creator and you're like me and you like something that looks good, these were mostly for castles and they looked good. I mean, if you're someone who likes to build giant castles and stuff like that, you'll probably want these because these looked good. And they were also really good for the outsides of buildings especially. Whereas spiral staircases were not as good for outsides of buildings, curved staircases were. And I know to a lesser extent, a lot of people are also going to be asking for diving boards, because that was another thing I saw that people were complaining about. So I'll just slightly mention it here because it's not one of my biggest things that I want back, but I'm sure a lot of other people will. But anyway, speaking of pool, another thing that a lot of people have missed are pool tables. Actual working pool tables. Ones that you can either play by yourself or play with other people. And nowadays, in real life, there are actually tabletop versions of pool, like tiny versions of pool. And I think that would be neat. Playing pool was something that a lot of people did, and it would be perfect for like going into a bar to go alongside like a foosball table or something. Pool tables are cool. Let's come on. Give us the pool tables. Another thing that I've noticed, more variety in instruments. This is just an example. I think this is from Sims 3, 2 or 3. I don't know. I never played either of those. But more instruments. Like, we have like 3 different guitars, 5 different guitars, and I think like 3 separate instances of violins. But we don't really have any other instruments. Can we get like drum sets, bass guitar, piano? We have a lot of pianos. Why can't we just get a regular old keyboard? Can we get like, I don't know, name an instrument and they could probably make it. Oh yeah. in the old Sims 1, there was a guy who would walk around with a saxophone and he would play jazz. Can we get the saxophone back? Not necessarily the guy who plays it. I mean, I loved listening to his music, don't get me wrong. He was pretty darn good at it. Huzzah for whoever did that recording. But can we just get more instruments? That would be cool. That would be a fun gameplay mechanic too, which I'm going to make a video of later, for bands. So you'll hear me talk about that again. And then one last thing that I want to mention. Something that has been bothering me. I set one of those little clocks next to every Sims build that I have, and they don't work. I would like a alarm clock that actually works again. It makes it easier. The alarm clocks in the original game made it easier. Go away. Made it easier to get up for work. Get up to do whatever. Get up for the day. And there would be really no way for your sim to go back to sleep unless they were actually really, really tired. And I want this back. Can we get the alarm clocks back? No, but I these are some of the items that I want to get back. And I know a lot of people are going to say, yes, definitely this spiral staircases. Please. That's going to be like the major focus that everybody's going to focus on. So I figured I'd just put it out there at the first part. But alarm clocks to a lesser extent. Other instruments would be cool, mostly because gameplay-wise it would be fun. You could start a band. You could have bands for high schools. Because marching band is a thing in high school. Hello? Come on, Maxis, give me a chance, man. Pool tables were a fun thing, and the curved stairs just looked good. And yes, diving boards, if you guys want diving boards. There was also the old pool slide. I don't know if they I don't know if they introduced those in a pack that I don't have, perhaps. But come on. Come on. What they could do is they could introduce like a pack of these items, all of these items, and call it something like, I don't know, a retro play pack or something. I don't know. But they could reintroduce these items and it wouldn't be a big deal. Maxis, please, just give us what we want. Pretty please.